Here goes. I finally got the results for my paternal lineage. You won't believe the trouble that I've had trying to get this. So I'm going to go into it and hopefully see if this is working. It had to be done by my, obviously my brother. Oh, gosh. Computer's working slow. Internet's working slow. Everything is slow. It's like they don't want me to find out what the result is after the long wait. That's my impatient hairy self. Yeah, I can't help it. I've been waiting for these results for some time, and I'm like, oh, one more wait. Oh, hell no. What is this? Okay. Right. You seriously won't believe the palaver that I've had to get this paternal line, patrilineal line results, and I'm about to get it. Oh my God. Seriously, it's just been whatever it is. It's not to do with African ancestry and their problems. It's just been accessing the information, and it's just took a bit longer than I wanted. So I've been like, oh, really? You know, so I finally got it. I'm going to look and finally see which part of the African continent that our father hails from. So here goes, log in. Okay, so my brother's done it. Welcome, Troy. View the letter. Let's view the letter. Okay. Dear Troy, that's my brother who's done the test for me. Great pleasure to report that your Patri clan analysis is successful. God, I just hit something. Not very good today. Never. By analyzing your Y chromosome DNA, we've determined that you share. Sorry, no fucking way. That you share paternal genetic ancestry with people in Spain today. No, no, never in my life did I think that was gonna happen. Fucking shocking. No. You fucking conquistadors, naughty people. No. Oh my God. Now, you know what? No, I don't know what to make of this. That's fucking wrong. That has to be wrong. That has to be wrong. Oh, damn. Oh, for fuck's sake. Sorry for my language, but I really thought my other dad's side was going to be white, East Coast Africa. I actually thought it was going to be proper African on all my sides. But evidently, just my money side saved me. Hey, mummy. I'm actually shocked. Okay, let me just digest this because this is real. And obviously, I've done my one for our mum's side. Oh my God, compare the right chromosomes. We understand this information. Damn right. We understand that this information may be difficult to accept, especially if you're not aware of European men. You rapist mother. Beep, 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 beep. That's what these are, you know. These Spanish people have raped an African then. Why we've got our lineage on our dad's side. Oh my God, this is horrible. Okay, I'm no disrespect to the people who are Spanish or whatever. I was just looking for my African roots, and I really thought my dad, and that's where I get the color from or my melanin from, you know, have no illusion from my dad's side. So, it's just like, are you messing? Wow! Oh my God. It just means that there was a European male at some point on the paternal line, which is only one branch of your family tree. In fact, we found this is over 35% of paternal lineages. I didn't think it was going to be me. I didn't think it was going to be us. No way. You know what? God, it's been ominous. Maybe that's why it took so long me accessing these results. It came ages ago from AfrikanAncestry.com. But okay, it's good to know. I'll admit it, I'm disappointed. How can I not be disappointed? I actually thought I was going to have East Coast ancestry. I was like, yeah, Ethiopia, Sudan, all these places I was conjuring up in my mind from where my dad's people coming from. But how can that be? See, and it's just really strange to me because my dad's people are from Maroon Town in Jamaica, so the Maroon ancestry. But I'm just like, why? Really Maroons? Oh, this just does a lot. But I don't business. I'm still from the Kikar people from Cameroon on my mum's side, and as you know, in Africa, everything comes through your mother's lineage. So I'm saved. Wow. But that was a shocker. Oh, fucking hell. No. Gina Page, you president, thank you very much for your information and all these. I don't know what these markers mean. All these markers. Oh my God. Below is a copy of your right chromosome. Polymorphisms used in analysis. You inherited segments of DNA from your father. Is it been passed on because it's 500,000 years? All these markers are in there. All these markers are in there. Oh my God. Spain in bold letters, just to make you see it, because okay, just your stomach's all going like twisting up. Your sequence similarity scores 100% reflects your level of confidence in this accuracy. Yes, I believe that it's real. I believe that stone it is what it is, but oh, so yeah, that's that. Wow. Okay, I know. I'll stop being so shocked by it now because I should have expected it. But I don't know why I didn't expect it. I feel like that flipping girl, man, who found out that her nails were started from white folk. So, well, it's not say just as bad. It's the same, that thing. And the thing is, I was fucking laughing at them when I saw them, and they said, "Oh, your ancestry is this, and your ancestry is that." I was bending up. I was just like, to me. Well, revelations. But you know what? It's all good to know. It's all good to know. And you know what? No, let me twist this up a little bit. It doesn't necessarily mean it's coming from them. Oh, does he? I'm just trying to mess with it because I know there's the Moors of Spain, but if it was the Moors of Spain, that would still give me a proper African root. But this doesn't give me an African root, so it's coming from, man, Spanish peoples. Okay, acceptance. It'll take some time. Your paternal genetic ancestry, people living in Spain. Fox. Nah, stop being nasty. It just reminds me of where the whole process of what happened to us. But it's just harsh knowing that, man, we come from them, the people who done what they done. Now, don't get me wrong, I know I expect to have different things in my ancestry and in my blood and stuff like that from the slave masters. But I don't know, maybe because we're coming from the Caribbean, I didn't, you got Spanish town in Jamaica and all that. But I really did not think it was coming from the Spanish slave masters. So, yeah. Welcome to the world of post-traumatic slavery syndrome. Nah, I was only messing. Nah, do you know what it actually helped me do, as I told people? It helps me address these post-traumatic slavery syndromes and stuff like that. So even this level of knowing doesn't really have to go do nothing with it. I know where I'm from in Africa. I've got my African root. You only have to look at me. But yeah, it was important to know and to reaffirm. And this thing where I've got this Scottish name on my dad's side, Peterkin Walker, and I'm like, well, where does that come from? In Peterkin, sorry, slave master. Well, it's just this whole legacy of what these people did, is ever present. And evidently I can't be eradicated from my DNA. It's okay. At least I ain't got no Neanderthal in there, hopefully. You know what? I'm still stunned. I have to admit it. I've calmed down a little from before, but I am still stunned and shocked. And I've been sitting here for the last 15 minutes going, whoa. And admittedly, I shouldn't be so stunned, as I mentioned earlier on. Jamaica, my parents are from Jamaica in particular, never mind just the Caribbean, and they have got their the other slave masters who were there, Spanish town and the likes of it. But I don't know, I just didn't expect it to be that. I still really expected it to be that my daddy was of African ancestry too. So, well, the lineage from my father, So don't get me wrong, it's all good that eventually, if you look at us, well, look at me melanin, it's popping. Shut up. Nah, I'm just trying to uplift myself a little bit because it was a bit dejecting. I have to admit it. I was a bit disappointed. Nah, I was more than a bit disappointed. I was just like, what the? So yeah, it's still dawning on me. What does it mean to me? Not a great deal. you know, because I was only concerned with my African roots. As I said again, we always knew we were going to have mixed blood from the slave masters and what they did. But the fact I didn't expect it to be Spain, it's just one of them things. You know, I can pretend that I'm from Moorish ancestry, but if I was, it would still point back to a root in Africa. So yeah, it's just that, the reflection of it. And I guess that's the surprising thing for me of where the impacts come from. When you have expectations, you can often, well, not often, at times be disappointed. And that's all I was, just disappointed. And yeah, it don't change nothing. It don't stop me from being African. It doesn't make me less African. It doesn't make me no less Cameroon, from the T-car people. I'm just so glad to have that. Because if it was on both sides, I would have been crying. Really, really, really been crying. I wouldn't have felt like I was really an African. Where I am now. That could freak me out a little bit. So that's why I'm rambling. That's why I'm talking. Just trying to digest this information, which was a real big shocker for me. Save me right for having presumptions. But yeah, go and do yours. I want to see if yours comes out shocked as hell as mine. And I will never again laugh at anybody who gets shocked by their results. Coming from the Caribbean and being born in Britain and so being so disconnected from everything, I just thought, oh yeah, I'll be disconnected and I'll be connected and I'll feel better being connected, which I am, and I do feel better being connected. But why this level of connection was just like unexpected, and tales of the unexpected. Remember that? That's what it feels like. So yeah, all good. I'm glad I've done it. Really glad. And I've got to give a shout out to AfrikanAncestry.com. Yeah, I will. Shout out to African Ancestry. Look, I'm so stunned. I can't even talk good. Shout outs to AfrikanAncestry.com, because without you doing that test and this whole journey that we go on, I wouldn't have known it. And yeah, it doesn't change nothing for me. I'm still African. I'm still who I be, and I'm still going forward to reconnect to my Tika people heritage, Cameroon. I just thought I'd have more in Africa to go and explore in the sense of my dad's ancestry, but that doesn't stop me exploring it anyway, which I'm going to do. But yeah, now I know who I be. Truly blessed.